Here we go, here we go, here we go. All right, welcome everybody. What's up, you guys? It's Jonno. Okay, let's get started. We're gonna do some shiny hunting in Pokemon Legends Arceus. We got to play a little bit of Legends Arceus last night because we got the shiny Heatran. That was great. But yeah, didn't quite get to do any fossil hunting, and I kind of wanted to, so let's go do it. And we have Heatran on the team, so that's great. We're going to go to Coronet Highlands. No mass outbreak, no massive mass outbreak. That's fine, because all we want to do is shiny hunt. Hopefully shiny hunt in some fossil. In some, Man, I had to come in and it's already bad weather. Okay, I need to get my timer app. It's kind of good as bad weather. I don't have my timer ready. I'm going to actually do the timer today. Timer. No, stopwatch. Okay. Once the weather stops, I'm going to hit the stopwatch. All right. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. I got my timer going. I'm going to talk about how the space-time distortions work today because I had to go look it up again. And I figured we'll talk about it. Oh, here we go. Oh, there we go. Okay. The weather changed. There we go. The weather is no longer blustery windy. I hit the start on my timer. All right, so my timer is going. Not shiny Burmy. Let's crunch that Burmy. I need to get some grit rocks and upgrade. We actually need to do some upgrades on Heatran because he's not strong enough to run around out here. If I go in the menu, do I have to pause my timer? Hey, shout out to Jolty. Yeah, what was that news you were talking about? You got me really hyped up. Hey, you know, you should work in marketing because you know how to get people's attention. You know what I mean? He's like, what did he say? He said, Jonno, when you go live, I have some incredible news. I mean, I'm on board. Let's hear this news. Okay, I think if I go into the menu, I stop my timer. I'm going to stop my timer. I'm assuming. Okay, let's hear this news. I guess. Wait a second. Okay, let me get my grit rocks. Okay, started my timer again. Don't worry, I started my timer. I'm back in the menu. I'm stopping my timer. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. If it's not, rest in peace to me. Okay, let's get Heatran done. Oh, he actually came with pretty good stats. Okay. I called my dream university today. Took notes. Talked to a girl. Said there was a high chance I could get accepted in. Yo, Jolty, what university? Well, if you don't want to tell me, that's okay too. But hey, congratulations. That's exciting. Yeah, go to university. Get yourself educated. Full Sail University. I never heard of it. Location? The real question is it far from where you live now, or is it close to where you live now? Because I say go far. Everybody I know who's ever been massively successful, they always went far. Didn't realize I haven't done some of these guys. This takes a second, but it's worth it. Hey, shout out to Sora. Vegeta Bulma. What? That's a Dragon Ball Z name if I ever saw one. All right, you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Blast. Gotta do them. Because I got wrecked yesterday by like a level 40 worm madam, and I was like, you know what? Something ain't right here. Okay, incompatible. Hey, what's up, Inkachu? Hey, what's up, Amal? Thanks for doing the Mewtwo timestamps. That was cool of you. It's funny because I was going through doing like a bunch of timestamp stuff today, just because I was trying to be like, you know, better and like actually get my editing done and actually start to put some videos up, because I do have stuff I could edit and put up on the channel. I just haven't been. I pretty much took the summer off. But okay, let's get my timer started. Okay, we're good. But yeah, that was like my last one that I hadn't done, and you'll be happy to see that I'm using a timer more. And yeah, I was just like, I don't feel like doing it. I'm gonna take a break. And then I was chatting with you guys, and you mentioned it, and I was like, oh, that's so convenient, because that's like literally the one that I was dreading doing next. So thanks, Amal. Okay, let's see if we find any shaky trees. Shaky trees. Alright, let's see if we find... Yeah, exactly. Sometimes gotta take a break. I knew when I didn't feel like editing videos that I didn't feel like editing videos, you know? I was like, I don't feel like it. The thing about the Shiny Living Deck series is like, it's not like a pressing series, you know? Some of the Shiny reactions aren't even that good, because the Pokemon aren't even that exciting, you know? And I'm not particularly hunting for anything specific. I'm just kind of taking what I get in some respects, and oftentimes those kind of Shiny reactions aren't as exciting as the ones where you're like specifically hunting for one particular Pokemon and then you get it. So, and I mean, maybe I should do that. Maybe it'd be more exciting, but the game is just so rich. You just play and you get shinies, you know, and eventually I'll be down to the ones that are left, so to speak. But yeah, I just didn't feel like doing it. The videos aren't that pressing. That's it. I'm having allergies or something, you guys. I don't know. We had a storm come through. Hang on a second. Hang on. Alright, guys. I'm trying not to sneeze, like, on camera. And I'm getting destroyed over here. Okay, what's the item that gives you... Can you increase the number of moves that they have? Is there like a PP up in this game? I forget if this game was the one that didn't have that. Because Heatran only has 5 of that one move. Hey Jolty, been watching since elementary school. That's awesome. That's so awesome. Now you're in your junior year of high school. Whoa, nice. Yeah, junior. What's it go? Sophomore, junior, senior. So like, what are you gonna graduate like next year? That's cool. Watching since elementary school. I don't even know what years elementary school are, but I guess I have been doing the channel for a long time, huh? I don't know if there's anybody who's still watching now that was watching back in the Clash of Clans days. I don't know, maybe. But yeah, I guess I have had the channel for a long time. Oh, in 2024, it'll be like 10 years or something. Oh yeah, I have my Thanksgiving. You know, I'm telling you, this is an ongoing, never solved issue in the Streamlabs streaming software. It's never been solved. If you change your sound settings for recording a video, it changes those sound settings for all of your layouts. Every single layout that you use, even if you're not recording in that layout, which obviously I couldn't record in all of them simultaneously, it changes the sound settings in all of them. The sound settings are like off to the side and they're universal throughout the whole program, which is not helpful. Because anytime I have to mess with the sound for any particular reason, it changes all my layouts. And the thing is, I only change the sound in one particular layout. The one layout where I change the sound is my recording layout, and everything else is a streaming layout. And then that one layout, I wish I could just control the sound, but I can't. I can't. I know, Streamlabs. The thing about Streamlabs that I find, the major thing about Streamlabs is like it on its own is a piece of bloatware. And if you don't know what bloatware means, it just means a piece of software that's using too much memory is really what it means. The software, to do what it needs to do, it doesn't need to have all the interface and the extra bells and whistles and things that load on the screen. What a lot of people don't know is that Streamlabs is just a skinned version of OBS, because OBS is what? Open broadcast software. Open means it's open source and anybody can use it for whatever they want. So Streamlabs has basically just skinned OBS and turned it into like an actual monetized platform, which they're perfectly within their rights to do because it's an open source technology, OBS. So that's what's so interesting. You know, the main reason that I mentioned that is because if your computer isn't fast enough to run everything it needs to run related to your stream, in addition to running Streamlabs, which Streamlabs is a big piece of bloatware, and everybody knows it. So if your computer can't do that, then what you do naturally is you go to OBS, because OBS is all of the streaming piece of what Streamlabs does, but it's none of the bloatware. It's like the most minimized, you know, streamlined version of the streaming software, and consequently it takes less processing power to run it, and then you have more processing power to run your stream. So yeah. If Streamlabs is crashing your computer or Streamlabs is giving you problems, then the natural solution is to just use OBS, because OBS is unskinned Streamlabs. OBS is the original Streamlabs, so to speak. I mean, not technically, but so to speak. But yeah, that's how that works. It's interesting that like Shiny Red has direct level. I should tell Shiny Red, like, if he wants to ask me questions about troubleshooting his stream, he's welcome to. I'm surprised he didn't take the opportunity to ask me, given that he has pretty easy direct access to me. Okay, we are waiting on a space-time distortion. We will wait until the 15-minute mark. Now is a good time to talk about the space-time distortion timing. Okay, so at the 15-minute mark, we have a 50% chance to get a space-time distortion. If we wanted to wait another 10 minutes after that and go to the 25-minute mark, then we get a 75% chance. But the thing is, a 50-50 chance is pretty darn good. And if we don't get it in that 50-50 chance, then we just try again, you know? Yeah, that's a good idea, Amal. Yeah, I'll do that. Which battles was I in? I battled stuff that was in the trees, didn't I? Yeah, if I get into battle, I gotta be good about pausing the timer. I was good about pausing the timer for the menus earlier. Amal, when I was in menus earlier, I paused the timer. Is that the correct way to do it? I figured the timer would pause, like, when I was in the menu. Because I was doing some stuff in the menus earlier. Okay, good. He said yeah. I figured, because I was like, that only makes sense based on my experience playing the game. But I just wasn't sure. I'm gonna go up the mountain. I haven't been up there yet. Yeah, distortion hunting in this game is... It's just one of those things that you're not like, yeah, I can't wait to do that again. In my experience, anyway. But, you know, I really do want to get a fossil, so I'm really just focused on the end result, not the process. I really, really, really want to get that fossil. I feel like I'm close. I do feel like I'm close. I forget what the odds are to get the fossil. Because I've got the, what's it called? I've got the perfect Pokedex entry. You're gonna play Fortnite without permission? Oh, you finna get grounded. I'm gonna eat the Arnold Palmer gummy snacks. They're even tea colored. One in 585. I can live with that, I guess. That's rough, though. Yeah, I'm all you're right. I've been in enough battles that I'm gonna have to wait like an extra like minute or something. I don't know, maybe I should just wait for the 25-minute. That's a long time, you know? Like, that is a long time to wait. I don't know. I don't know if I can bring myself to wait for the 25-minute. Hey, what's up, Mary? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm happy to play Arceus too. Always a pleasure. Great game. What Mewtwo raid are you guys talking about? Are they finally doing the one in Scarlet and Violet? Oh wow, it started today? Seriously? I blame Elon Musk, you guys. I uninstalled Twitter. Thanks to him. So now I don't get Sarah B Pokemon notifications anymore. I mean, why did he have to rename it X? I know, Ingachu, me too. I'm not gonna call it X. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. And do you know all these YouTubers that I follow and all these journalists are like stumbling over themselves to call it X? Like it's their sworn duty to call it X just because he decided to rename it X. It's like, guys, Twitter is Twitter. Twitter will forever be Twitter. It doesn't matter if he changes the URL of their website and changes the app icon in the App Store. Twitter will always be Twitter. And it's like so just hilarious to watch these like journalists and YouTubers and just people that I subscribe to that I watch on a regular basis literally stumble over themselves. They're still calling it Twitter and they have to call it X now. They can't just call it X because nobody knows what that means and it sounds ridiculous. And they can't just call it Twitter because they feel somehow beholden to their factual correctness. And they're like, oh, but it's called X because remember, Elon changed the name like just the other day. He just changed it, so now it's Twitter and it's X. I'm like, you guys, this is moronic. You have more integrity than this. You don't have to call it X. In the spirit of good communication and being an effective communicator, you know that if you say Twitter, everybody will understand you. And communication is all about being understood. So if you have effectively been understood, then you are an effective communicator. And just calling it Twitter would be understood easily, and stumbling all over yourself and looking like an idiot and saying Twitter, I mean X, I mean it used to be Twitter but now it's X. It's like, guys, you're better than this. You're smarter than this. Don't get outsmarted by a billionaire. Just call it Twitter. It's Twitter. It will always be Twitter. Why would it need to be anything other than Twitter? What is the point? Why would it need to be? Somebody clip it. Jonno rants about Twitter. I'm gonna change the name of my channel to Jonno Rants. I'm gonna make a playlist of clips called Jonno Rants. You think I'm playing? But I'm not. Watch me change this channel name so fast. I'll make your head spin. Yeah, I'm really gonna change my name. Dragon Slayer, get ready for it. At the end of the stream, I'm gonna do it. Jonno Plays is old now. I gotta update it, something fresh. Jonno Rants. That's all I do anyway. Rant about Pokemon Go. Rant about Pokemon Let's Go. Rant about Pokemon Sword. Rant about mayonnaise. I'm just kidding, you guys. I'm not gonna change it. That's so ridiculous that I would actually do that. Yo, if you thought I was really gonna do it, you gullible. You got Mewtwo raids in your game? What's the Mewtwo meta? Y'all bringing Darkrai or what? Oh. Alpha Psyduck. Jonno the School Bus Driver. That'll be my new channel name. What should I boost first? In my Mew? What does that even mean? Still can't get that shiny wormer done. Okay, I just hit the 25-minute mark, but that's with the battle time, so I'm gonna give it like a couple of minutes. And then we'll go rest and reset the timer. We have a 75% chance to get the space-time distortion. I get the feeling we'll probably get it, because 75% chance is pretty darn good, but there's always that chance we don't. What phone is that? It's a Galaxy. What are they on now? Like 24 or something like that? I don't know what it is. It's a Galaxy. It's one of the newer Galaxies. You use iPhone? I'm sorry, man. Why you like cheap phones? Wait, I think these trees actually respawned. Okay, that's a little crazy. These actually respawned. I'm at the 27-minute mark. Oh, yes, we got it. Nice. Amal, you were right. I had to wait a couple of minutes. That was spot on. He knows me too well. I can't stop doing the tree battles. Don't diss iPhone. I don't have to diss iPhone. iPhone is bad. They diss themselves. I mean, unless you buy the most expensive iPhone, those are nice. But, like, most people don't have those. Like, my phone competes with the most expensive iPhone. If you have the most expensive iPhone, then sure, you have a good phone. But, like, it used to mean, like, I have an iPhone. That means I have the best phone on the market, but it doesn't mean that anymore. But if you say I have a Galaxy, it means you have the best phone on the market. And it always means that. So, I mean, did iPhone do it to themselves? Yeah, they did. They used to be a luxury brand. That's alright though, they're making their money. It's funny because there used to be an iPhone Android debate. used to be. Oh dear. You got the iPhone 14 Pro. How is it Pro and Max? It's Pro and Max? Pro Max? That's just too many. That's just too many extra words. I don't know. What do I have? I think it'll tell you what phone you have if you go to settings. Galaxy. Oh, I've only got the S21. Aren't they up to like S22 now? I don't think they even have 24. They might have 23. I don't know what they have. My phone has like the best camera on it, so I'm like, what can they possibly have on the new one that's better? Hold on. Yeah, what's the newest Galaxy? S23? Yeah, so I'm 2 generations behind. That's pretty rare for me. I usually upgrade, but like the phones have been so good for the past probably like 5 years. Like you don't even need to upgrade anymore. Like there's almost no point in upgrading. Because they just like they don't have anything like significantly better to offer. Like my phone's great. What could I possibly want it to do more? Like my camera is insane. You know, it's like what could I possibly want it to do more? My camera's already insane. But yeah, I do tend to upgrade from time to time. I used to upgrade every new phone. I would always get the newest one, but they used to give way more on the new phones. Like it would be huge camera upgrades. Now I got 3 cameras on my phone. One of them is like a 3x zoom. One of them is a 10x zoom. I think there might even be 4 cameras, and one of them's like a nighttime. There's 5 cameras. I don't even know what they all do. What do all those things do? I know 3 of them are zoom. What are the other ones? I don't know. Hey, bro. Surveillance, yeah. That one of them's a spy camera for Bill Gates. Hey, what's up, Raven? Thank you. I wish this distortion would start. I've been waiting on it for ages. At least I'm in a safe spot. Nothing will get me here. The birthday stream got a lot of likes. I think a bunch of people like rolled through and watched for like 2 minutes and then just hit the like button and bounced. But I'm like, hey, I'll take it. At least we got some likes. Finally. Okay, we're on the lookout for shiny fossils. What happened to my display? Wait a second. It's not showing my items. What's going on? It's not showing my items. Toggle HUD on or off. I must have clicked the stick. Huh. Wow, that was weird. Ooh, Jolteon. Okay, there's the shield on. And then the final one will be over here. And it is a Cranidos, so at least we got some fossils to spawn. What's terrible is when it doesn't even spawn any fossils. That's the worst. But nope, we did not get a shiny fossil. I'm pretty sure if I get a shiny Rowlet, I actually need it. Like, that would be a good spawn. Alright, I think I got all the items. Sometimes there's a few items that weirdly spawn over here, up on top of this little bit of mountain. Because it's technically inside the thing. You can also get up inside the tree like Fortnite. Pretty good spot to hide. They don't bug you too much here. Yeah, there's some I might want to get in BDSP. All. For sure. It might be more fun that way, you know? It depends on how hard they are to get in this game and how hard they are to get in that game. That's probably like the big consideration. Because if it doesn't make it any easier, then... Can you Masuda the fossils? I didn't know you could Masuda them. Yeah, I guess I don't see why you couldn't. I thought you couldn't though, because they're supposed to be like rare or something. But I don't know. I'm pretty sure I like the fossil hunting method in this game better than I would like it in BDSP. But Masuda wouldn't be that bad. And I've never done a Masuda hunt in BDSP, so it'd be nice to at least do one. So yeah, there's potential there. There's definitely some potential there if that actually works. Okay, I forgot to do my timer. I'm doing it now. I don't know how far off it's gonna be. Maybe a minute or two? Probably. Raul, yeah. It could be, it could be around 3 spawns an hour. That's probably a good rough estimate, I'd say. Because sometimes you don't get any spawns. Sometimes the distortions take longer to spawn. I mean, you can get lucky and get them faster than that for sure. But you could definitely, like, not get any for a while, too. Yeah, I might do the 15 on this one, Amal. Actually, if I just don't pause my timer for all the battles that I normally do, then it'll probably just even itself out at a certain point, you know? But yeah, I'll probably do the 15 minutes. That seems like the smart thing to do. Let's go to a Lonely Spring. Yeah, everything's reset over here. Okay, good. This is actually the best place to do the trees because this is where Cherubi spawns. Over on this side of the river and on the inside of this little spring over here, they're all Cherubi spawn trees. And I forget what the evolution of Cherubi is, but yeah, it's all of them. Cherim. I get a pretty good mix of fossil spawns, but like every once in a while you just get like way too many of the Rowlet family. And that ruins the whole, you know, the whole thing. I wish they would have thought that through better. It's the same thing with Porygon. You can always get Cyndaquil family, and it's like, obviously I don't want Cyndaquil family. They're easily obtainable after mass outbreaks, or massive mass outbreaks. I caught the shiny Magnezone in the flying location. It took me so long to do it. I also caught the flying Gyarados from the flying location. I tried to do the flying Togekiss. I never did. Oh wait, did I get the flying Togekiss? Can't remember if I got it or not. Maybe I did. Yeah, I can't remember. That makes me think I didn't get it. Is that so? I can respect it. So many trees and none of them shaking. So you'll coach Nightbot? You're gonna have to train like the sequence in Rocky. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. And you're gonna like run up the stairs, you know what I mean? And like jog by the river. Wasn't that filmed in Philadelphia? Something like that. I know, right? I don't have a clue. I feel like it was. Because I know it was filmed in like one of those really historic cities, and Philadelphia is really historic. Doink. Gyarados down there looking mighty. See you later, bye love. Wait, he's not weak to steel? What's he weak to? Oh, he is steel? I think you're right. Somebody told me his mustache is made of steel. And I was like, whoa. Why do I still catch these guys? Even though I already got the shiny. Just can't help myself. Fighting moves because it's rock and steel? Okay. Nice, Pikachu. Thanks. It's rock and steel? Talk about a waste of Pokeballs. The timer is at 12:25. So we're getting close. I was trying to change the filter on my pool today. And, man, it really was, like, not cooperating. And I ended up spilling a lot of water, which was unfortunate. I know, right, Amal? Whenever I play with a timer, it's like so weird because it just is like, wow. Time. Something about this game. That's why I try to actually do something while I'm waiting for the distortions. Because, you know, if you don't. I can't imagine just sitting around like waiting for the distortion to form, you know? Or at least I could kind of imagine it, but then I could imagine getting distracted and then not seeing it form because you have to be looking at the screen. Or you could totally miss it. Yeah, shiny fossils for this game. It's crazy, like, how low your spawn rate is for the shiny hunt. Yeah. I've done the AFK thing. It just doesn't work for me because I'll end up getting distracted. Although I guess if I did the AFK thing with a timer, that'd be better. But then you gotta watch and make sure you're not gonna get a blizzard. So can you really truly go AFK? Okay, it's at the 15.5-minute mark. There's no blustery wind. $16.5-minute mark. You don't have to go to Village Mall, you just have to rest. Oh, come on. Yeah, I can't stand it when it's rainy and foggy and you can't see. And this game is just so dark in general. Like, visually, it's very dark. So... Right now I'm hunting for the fossils, David. Okay, my timer's at 20. I feel like I may as well just wait it out at this point. Yeah, I think you're right. I'm catching all the alphas that I actually want to shiny check, so they'll continue to respawn, and I'm just leaving the ones that I don't want to shiny check. Let's go check for shiny Clefairies. Shiny Clefable would be great. But it respawns every night, so you don't have to catch it to get it to respawn. So I just leave it there. Yeah, I wonder why it doesn't resemble a moon more. Hey, what's up, Jacob? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for watching, buddy. Are the legendaries in this game not shiny locked? What do you mean? Their encounters are shiny locked. But the Pokemon isn't totally shiny locked out of the game. You can't encounter the shiny Pokemon in this game. Their encounters are locked. But you can bring them in from Pokemon Home. So if you obtain them in other games, then you can just bring them over and use them. Which is what I've been doing to complete the shiny living dex. So it just depends. I mean, yeah, you could say that they're shiny locked because you can't do the encounters, but you could also say they're not shiny locked because they are obtainable. So I don't know. Just depends on how you want to look at it, I guess. It's kind of like a little bit of both, if you think about it. But yeah, I brought him in. I got Shiny Heatran last night, actually, from Pokemon Sword and Shield Dynamax Adventures. I'm always right. I did get that last night. I got the Cresselia from Dynamax Adventures as well. Okay, we're definitely past the 25-minute mark. I kind of worry because my timer wasn't really that accurate, but I'm just gonna reset the timer. We'll rest till the morning and just start the timer over and give it another shot. Can I give you a haircut? Sure. But you're gonna have to pay me in Bitcoin. Which legendaries do I not have? Oh man, so many. Reggie Gigas. Darkrai. Arceus. Shaman. But there's no shame in that because it's quite difficult to obtain. Trying to think. I don't have a lot of them. I'd rather give you a check with 99 cents. Nah, I'm a future bro. I'm a future crypto bro. I only accept payment in Bitcoin. If you can't pay me in Bitcoin, then you can't pay me. I'm too much of a futurist for that. I don't believe in the past. David Smith, I've never heard anybody say the word Darkrai out loud before. So I don't know how it's pronounced. Dang, the Luxio jumped in the battle too. Darker eye? Okay, that's what I'm gonna call it. I think that makes perfect sense. I'm gonna call him Darker Eye. Because he does have a darker eye. Real dark. I'm gonna definitely call him Darker Eye from now on, because I want to make sure I pronounce it correctly. It's very important. Somebody must have punched him in this Darker Eye. I'm glad we had this chat. Now I know how to pronounce it correctly. It's good you guys are always looking out for me. Bunch of legends right here on the chat. I still want to get that shiny cherub to leap out of the tree. Hasn't happened yet. Oh, he avoided my attack. How did he avoid my attack like 4 times in a row? Ridiculous. Shiny Red, they're mad because people pronounce Pokemon names differently. It's a tale as old as time. You guys should try moving to another country. For like a day. You'd be in for a world of pain if you don't like people pronouncing things differently than you. In fact, you guys should move to Japan and then go see how they pronounce the Pokemon names over there. Oh, I beat you to the joke. Some of the Pokemon name translations are really funny. Because they're translated to every different language, you know. Geronimo! There's no PP up in this game, is there? I'm pretty sure there's not. Dang, you guys are gonna 2v1 Nightbot? Nightbot never stood a chance. I don't even know if that's fair. But, you know, to be honest, Nightbot is smarter, so I guess it's fair. If AI is 10 times as smart as the humans, then you're gonna have to get 10 humans per every AI to make the fight fair. I'm planning for Terminator. Don't worry. When we get there, I'll be ready. You guys didn't know my middle name is Connor. Jonno Connor. Y'all didn't know. About to save the future. GameStop made me want to cry. Did they do that thing where they have like the military dad come home and surprise his kid? And he's like dressed in a costume, and then he takes the hat off, and the kids are like, "Oh my god!" I swear I cry every time. Every freaking time it gets me. Your first name is Jonno? No, that's my last name. What are you talking about? You didn't know that's my last name this whole time? John O'Connor. David. That's funny. Yes, because my Irish descent. That's true. That's right. John O'Connor. That was very witty. Very witty indeed. The timer's at 8:45, and I am pausing it for these battles. Oh, shiny red. Looks like you might have got the block treatment. That's how you know you got blocked. I know, right? Exactly. Let's go. Must have done something right. You know, if I go to like a really, really big stream, like a famous rapper or NASA, you know, like a really big stream, sometimes you get people who are just like spamming and they're annoying and there's no moderator and they, you know, they just get away with it and it ruins the chat, right? But you can just go through and block those people, and then you won't see their chats anymore. And it actually makes the chat like halfway usable. So I've been known to block people just to clean out the chat. It's pretty rare, but it can happen. Oh, space-time distortion. I'm pretty sure we got that one at 10 minutes. Pretty sure that was a 10-minute distortion. Let's go see where it is. Space-time distortion has formed. I do believe that was a 10-minute distortion. With the battles and things, sometimes the timer doesn't match up exactly, but it was at like 8.5, and I'm pretty sure that means that it was a 10-minute. I know, why on earth would somebody want to block Shiny Red? He only speaks in rational thoughts. He's never sarcastic. His comments all make 100% perfect sense. I can't imagine why anybody would block. It is unfathomable. And plus, he always gives away 100% legitimate shiny Pokemon. What a champ. He's a champion among men. I think we all should aspire to be a little bit more like Shiny Red. One can hope. One can only hope. Well, now we wait. Not as long, though. We got the distortion. Let's see if my luck is on a roll this week. Because so far this week, I got 2 shiny Mewtwo's in Pokemon Quest. I got the shiny Heatran. I got a bunch of extra shinies on that shiny Heatran stream, too. There was a bunch of random extras. Considering I wasn't playing that long. What else did we get this week? I feel like I had a good shiny week this week. Yeah, the space-time distortion just wants to take its sweet time. Although there is a little trick. You can tell when it's going to spawn. You got to zoom in. And see how there's like a little half circle on the right side of it? That doesn't go all the way around it? There's like a little white circle. That's going clockwise. And once it's completed clockwise, it'll be done. I promise you that's true, and I'll prove it. Amal taught me that, I'm pretty sure. Wasn't that you, Amal? I know, Keyleth, most people can't. I figure if anybody can handle it, it's probably Shiny Red. Amal had to learn how to handle it. Look how my feet actually connect to the ground. That's a good detail. You see it? It's an actually good detail. They did a good job on that. Okay, let's look at the thing. Check it out. See how the little white circle is now halfway around? Can you see it? It's counting down until the space-time distortion starts. I did not know about that. Okay, this thing's about to start. It's actually not that close. It's about 2/3. Okay, we're 3/4 of the way. You can see the little white circle thing is getting more filled in. I swear, tonight the distortions have taken longer than normal to spawn. Sometimes they spawn pretty quick. Dude, it's taking so long. It's just about to start. All right, let's go. What do we got? What do we got? Something spawned. Rowlet. I heard. I thought I heard something shiny. I thought I heard the shiny noise. I don't know. Maybe I'm going crazy. Same as last time, 1 Rowlet, 1 Shieldon, and 1 Cranidos. Eevee and Sylveon. Doesn't get much more adorable than that. Eevee and Magmar. Whoa. I wish it would just keep spawning like the rare spawns. Just 3 spawns is not enough. It's enough if you just want to get Pokedex, but it's not enough if you really want to shiny hunt them. It also tells you when it's going to end on the map. It's actually just about to end. In seconds. And there it goes. Okay, let's start the timer. All these spawns over here will respawn, which is pretty cool. So like that's a new golem right there. Jonno wants a red velvet cake. Hey, sure. Did they all have to gang up on me? I just wanted the items. Sadly, he can wreck me pretty quickly. With the same move that I'm going to wreck him with. Oh, but he didn't do it. Red velvet cake is shiny chocolate cake. This is accurate. This is very accurate. Nobody can disprove your words because they are true. No shiny on there. Amal, how have you been liking Skyrim? I'm kind of jealous that you're playing Skyrim. I actually never played that game. And like, I just know it's one of those games, you know, that like, I tried to play it one time and I swear I got nothing done whatsoever. I didn't have nearly enough time to spend on it, and I realized I was never going to get anything done on it. It's been great. Yeah, I would imagine. That's like such a full game. Like every corner you turn is just full of like endless things to do. Oh, I thought it was shiny for a second. My timer's at 2:55. I paused it. You'll show me everything about the game? Oh, no spoilers, bro. You guys wouldn't like watching me play Skyrim. The one and only time that I ever tried to play Skyrim, like, the first thing I did was wander into a cave, and then there was like all these metal objects, and I never played a game that had weight before, where like you can only carry so much weight, and I immediately like encumbered myself just like picking up all these worthless metal items, and I spent like half an hour like reading books that were on a shelf, and I was just like, wow, this game is so full that if you actually took the time to look around every little corner and look at every little detail, like, you'd be here your whole life. Like, how did somebody actually even program all this? I was just like captivated. I couldn't believe it. That was the most full game I ever saw. And I remember walking around in the woods a little bit and not being able to defend myself against animals very well. I played for maybe like an hour. I mean, it was like nothing. Yeah, David Smith, either you blocked Shiny Red or he blocked you. But you guys cannot see each other's chats, as we've established earlier. I believe that is a sleeping Onyx right there. No? I forget how you... No, it's not sleeping. It's just very much chilling, staring at the wall. What are you looking at, dude? Bro, what are you looking at? Bro, what are you looking at? He was just chilling. I don't know. Did you guys see that? I haven't seen that behavior from Onyx before. There's a Skyrim me and Smash Bros. Oh, what? Hey, King Totodile, thank you. Yeah, I was really happy about that Heatran. That was fun. Yeah, was he sleeping? He looked like he was sleeping. He just didn't have the, like when they're sleeping and you target them, they'll show green instead of that yellow that it showed. And it didn't, but maybe he was sleeping a second before that and he woke up once I got near him or something. Because, yeah, that was weird. His eyes were open, too. That's what I thought was weird. When I creeped up on him, his eyes were open. Yeah, Shiny Red and David, one of you guys appears to have blocked the other. I don't know which one. Let's see how many Pokemon she's actually got to fight with. Heatran looks so good. Look at those pink eyes. I'm just gonna stand right in the middle of the battle. Yeah, it's been 3 long years, Inkachu, and I never battled her. I know, the Misfortune sisters should get a full team after the game, man. It's so true. So true. I'm a cheater. Just had to get her out of the way. I saw her there like 10 times. I couldn't just keep on skipping her. And some free nuggets. 5 nuggets. Thanks, lady. I'm supposed to catch this Gibble because I still need a shiny Gibble, so I've been trying to get this one to respawn. I gotta catch this one over here too. Apparently I don't have space in my satchel. And same thing with the Gabite, although technically I don't need it, but... it'd still be cool to get the shiny alpha. I have literally memorized the location of every single tree in this area. And I haven't even played this game in quite a while, so I still know where they are. But the trees, that's pretty much all that there is to do while we wait for distortions. I mean, there's some shiny alpha spawns we can check, but they do take a while to check. Have I perfected the Pokedex entries? Yeah, I've got a perfect Pokedex entry on every Pokemon in the game. Oh, space-time distortion. There we go. Yeah, it would be ridiculous to try to do fossil shiny hunting without doing their Pokedex entries. Like, that would just be, like, so moronic. Because it's not even that hard to do their dex entries, and it's super hard to do the shiny hunt, so it's like, come on. Obviously, you do the easy part first. I mean, that would be just insanity. Yeah, I have no... I went and did every single perfect Pokedex entry in the game just for fun, because I figured it can't hurt anything, and it'll probably be fun. And it actually was a lot of fun. I wish I would have done it on stream. Like, I really wish I would have done it on stream, because at the end of it, I was just, like, so proud. So I do believe that we got the 5-minute distortion just now. I'm pretty sure. Ah, shiny. I'm just gonna run from him. You got a shiny Bidoof? Oh no. Shiny Bidoof is a winner. What are you talking about? This is an interesting spot to get the distortion. I think I'll stay up here and wait for it. I'm pretty sure that one was the 5-minute distortion. I'm not positive though, but pretty sure. Are you on the hunt for the Shalfa Eevee? Eevee Queen? Oh, cool. That's such a good hunt. Are these the last 2 shinies I need? No, not even close. No, I gotta get so many more. I can show you my shiny living dex. Once we finish this distortion, I'll show it to you. What we got so far. I have it all in Pokedex order in my boxes, so you can actually see visually like what's there and what's missing, so that's kind of nice. I actually, let's see. I have it the same way on Pokemon Let's Go, but Pokemon Let's Go does it for you automatically, so it's not as impressive. Yeah, I'll show you, David, no worries. I got a few legendaries, not very many. I still got a ton of legendaries to do. You have to get them all from different games. You can't get them from this game, so of course, you know, it requires me to play other games. So it's funny because I'll be playing Pokemon Sword and Shield, but it's like I'm working on the Legends Arceus Shiny Living Dex, you know what I mean? But people see me playing Pokemon Sword and Shield, and they're like, sweet, Pokemon Sword and Shield, let's go get, like, Lugia. And I'm like, guys, I don't need Lugia. Lugia's not part of the Shiny Living Dex I'm working on right now. What I need is Arceus. Did he seriously spawn down there? Okay, Arceus. Get you a buddy down there. I can't believe they're just spawning down there. Like, okay. Y'all just down there? Alright. Okay, there's little Rowlet. I'll come back for him since he's in the group. Another Rowlet. Oh, it's not looking good for us, you guys. It is not looking good for us. Rowlet, you're forbidden. You're forbidden. Blast. Only 3 rare spawns per distortion. It's such a crock. Throw the ball! Dude, Magmar's going off over here. Oh man. Another distortion. No shiny. I could even use a shiny Rowlet. That's the thing. It wouldn't even be... Oh. It wouldn't even be that big of a deal if I did get the shiny Rowlet. Could use it for Dex. Hey, Joshua BMW. What's up, buddy? Joshua, you got anything cool going on your channel right now? Doing any good shiny hunts? Are you still doing Pokemon Go raids on your channel? Because I know they messed up the whole raid system in that game. I wasn't sure if you were going to keep doing raid streams, because people really seem to like those on your channel. You got a little crew of people that like doing those raids. Oh yeah, you did GoFest raids? Nice, nice. There you go. It's funny, whenever it's GoFest, I always get a whole bunch of views on my spoofing videos. And people are always like, is it safe to spoof at GoFest? I'm like, of course it's safe. Just don't stream it like me. Oh dear. He's trying to snipe me out. No shinies so far. Oh dear. Okay, that distortion is over. Hold on, do we got blustery wind? We do, we got blustery wind. So we'll just wait till the blustery wind is over. I'll go show you my shiny living dex in the meantime. I'm sure there's a couple people on the stream who want to see it too. So I did something fun with this game. I did the perfect Pokedex. Or what do you call it? The perfect, yeah, perfect Pokedex entries. I'm doing alpha living dex, so I've got alpha of every Pokemon. I don't have it yet. I'm still missing a few. If I get an alpha Rowlet, or I need to evolve this one, there's still a few that are, but I'm basically collecting them. I need to get alpha Staravia, even though it has an alpha spawn, a static location. Like, why didn't I just get it from the first area? For some reason, I don't have alpha Parasect, but like, there's a few things that I'm missing. I don't have alpha Vespiquen, even though it has a static spawn. Like, what's wrong with me? Anyway, I don't have alpha Teddy. What is wrong with me? The ones that have the easiest spawns I don't have. Something's actually wrong with me. There's something that goes here. I don't know what it is. But anyway, yeah, that's my alpha living dex. It's pretty much done. You can't get alpha legends, obviously. And then I've got my shiny living dex. So this is the more interesting one. You can play Starfield? Nice. So shiny living dex. Got some decent stuff in here. I have a lot of shiny duplicates. So many duplicates. I actually have shiny giveaways. If anybody wants free shinies, just let me know. I have shiny giveaways I could give away right now. Free shinies? Anyone? All legitimate? I had to get the Porygon line from Pokemon Let's Go, so I caught 3 shiny Porygons in Pokemon Let's Go. I'm not proud of it, but I'm not going to do that much space-time distortion hunting. If I have to get 4 fossils, I'm not going to get every single other thing you have to get too. I also have male-female version of Basculegion, which I have it here for right now, but eventually I'm not going to have room to keep it that way, and I'll have to have some extras near the end. But I do have male-female Basculegion. I was pretty proud of that one. And then, not so many entries on this page. I got Electrode last night, actually. This one's Alpha. I got the Alpha Miss Magius. That was pretty cool. In the static location. This one was really fun. The Avalugg was so good. I got a couple of the unknowns. I have some extra unknowns. I do have Giratina. This came from Pokemon Sword and Shield. And then, of course, I've got Cresselia, Kleavor, Palkia, Dialga, and Heatran as well. Rocking on my team. So, yeah, that's the Shiny Living Dex. And then I also have my Unsorted box, which is where I just keep... Well, I have my Legends box, which is where I keep Legends. This is my original starter. He's a legend in his own right. And then these are my duplicate Legends that I got from my second account. Why does the Enamorus look all weird? That's crazy. Why do I have 3 Enamorus? What? Original partner is Jockey. Who gave me this? Oh, somebody must have traded it to me. Weird. Okay, well, I got extra shiny Sudowoodo, shiny Tangela. Shiny Roselia, shiny Gengar, Glameow. Oh, Carnivine was the in-between? Okay, thank you, thank you. David, good call. I got Gligar. Anybody want Gligar? Couple of Roselias. Okay, well, since it's blustery weather, I do believe we could rest until morning, and it should clear the weather, or it has the chance to anyway. Yeah, I had the 2 Legends Arceus save files, but that doesn't explain 3. But one of them was a trade. I must have traded a legendary, and they just gave me a legendary back. So yeah, my shiny living dex on this one, what would you guys say? Like maybe halfway complete? But considering like how many hard shiny hunts I have to go, like not even halfway. Because like Regigigas, that's gonna be insane. Think about how much work I'm gonna have to do to get that thing. Apparently this thing is weak to water. So one of the main things I'm trying to get to drop out of the tree right now is a shiny Cherim, or a shiny Cherubi, or a shiny Wormadam. I would also take a Burmy and evolve it, but I'd rather get the Wormadam. When am I going to put the legendaries in their homes in the pasture? They're just on my team because I'm using them. I'll probably keep Palkia Dialga on the team forever. I don't think I'll keep Cresselia on the team forever, but there's not like a great replacement for it, so I pretty much retire them out as I'm getting better shinies that are newer to me anyway. Like I put Heatran on the team, and I took something else off. I don't know what it was. But yeah, as I get stuff that I'm more excited about, I'm kind of swapping them out. Can't believe he didn't get mad at me when I was sitting right there. Because it was an alpha. So one thing I always do if I find alphas is I catch them, because when you transfer those alphas back to the professor or whatever you want to call it, you get grit rocks, and those grit rocks you can sell for money, and it's a really good way to get rich in this game. It's actually the best way to get rich in this game. So whenever I see an alpha, I always catch it, unless it's a species that I specifically don't want to shiny hunt for some reason. Like I'm not going to catch the alpha Gligar because I don't want it to respawn and potentially be shiny, and then I have to catch it, which I just don't want to. I have enough shiny Gligars already. So there's Alpha Carnivine. Yeah, I need to grab that. Apparently I don't have it. It's funny how many of the static alphas I haven't caught, and I technically need them for my my alpha living dex. Yeah, it's the one that spawns right here. It's just so funny, like I can't believe I don't have like the easiest ones. It shows you how hard I'm trying on it, honestly, because the alpha living dex has come together like just little bit of effort by little bit of effort, like never one serious strong effort of any kind, you know. It's just like, oh, I have this alpha, I'll put it over there. Very passive process. I wouldn't be surprised if I need that Bronzong right there. But that's alright. I'm not worried about it. It'll come together when it comes together. My counter is at 3 minutes 38 seconds, so if we did get the 5-minute distortion again, that'd be pretty lucky. Yeah, you can do Reggie and Sword. It's a soft resets. I watched a streamer do that one time. It was a really tough hunt, but it was pretty entertaining. I don't know of any other way to do the Reggie Gigas. Am I going to do the Mewtwo event in Scarlet and Violet? Yeah, I should probably do that like tomorrow or something. I didn't even realize it started because I stopped following Cerebi on Twitter. Because I uninstalled Twitter. So, I'm not going to catch that. So yeah, I uninstalled Twitter, and I'm not getting all the Pokemon updates from Cerebi anymore, and I'm just out of the loop. And I really don't care. It's not worth it anymore. Pokemon does way too many events. Like, if you actually follow all the stuff that they do, it's just way too many events. I mean, it's just way too many. And, like, 90% of them aren't good, or you can't participate because they're, like, locked to a specific country. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Put good events in your games. Or don't. Or don't. David, there's no such thing as an X. What are you talking about? That's ridiculous to call it X. Why would you do that? It's called Twitter. Silly, silly, silly. Ah, silly, silly. Amal, you out of here? Alright, see you later. It's a bird disguised as an X. It'll be called X until he decides to sell it back to Jack Dorsey. It'll be called X until he sells it at a loss. And then whoever takes it next changes the name back to Twitter. Mark my words. Yo, he can change the URL all he wants. He can change the icon all he wants. It doesn't change a thing. I think you'd have to be an absolute psychopath to buy a brand like Twitter and then think, you know what I'm gonna do to make this place better? I'm gonna change the app icon. And you know what else I'm gonna do to make this place better? I'm gonna change the URL on the website. And you know what else I'm gonna do to make this place better? Like, dude, you can stop now. Nobody believes that you know what you're doing. David, are you clued in on the whole bird camera meme? Oh, okay, I see you. I gotta get rid of these Pokeballs. I picked up these Pokeballs off the ground. I gotta throw them. Get them out of my inventory. My stepdad always makes that joke whenever I talk about aliens. He's like, yeah, and the birds aren't real, man. And I'm like, okay. But I mean, that's like Pastafarians. It's an obvious farce. It's an obvious, it's a play on sarcasm. Or whatever you want to call it. There's probably a word for it, but I mean, it's not real and people don't think it's real. Unlike the flat earthers, who are equally as ridiculous, but they actually believe that it's real, which is a whole nother level. I'm at the 6-minute mark on my, I'm at the 6-minute mark over here, so we didn't get the 5-minute distortion. How are you gonna tell me? I had to hit him right on the nose. I knew I was close enough if I hit that pointy nose. Surprised I got that catch. The first shiny I got in this game was Miss Magius. That's cool. I randomly got the alpha Miss Magius that spawns right over here. And that was a pretty fun encounter. Very unexpected. I was just cruising through and it was shiny. You can get Rotom over here too. I always try to check for it. Oh, shaky tree. Not shiny. Which one is the evolution? That's Miss Magius. Right? Because Mischievous is the first one. Hopefully I can knock this guy. Nope, not quite. I should have done strong power. That's alright, we can catch him. I gotta get rid of some of these balls too. The first shiny you got was Mischievous. That's cool. Did you get it in Alabaster Islands? Down in the caves, under the ground? Because that's a cool spot, and they spawn like crazy down there. There's a spawn right here of 3 Basculin, and they'll run as soon as you come near them. So if they're shiny, you absolutely must encounter them. And they'll respawn throughout the day. So it's evening, and I'm going to scare them away. And then as soon as the nighttime kicks in, they'll respawn right back, which is pretty cool. I've gotten the shiny from doing that despawn respawn cycle consistently here. Now I already have the shiny. That's how I have the male and the female of the Basculegion. But, you know, even though I've already got it, it just takes a second to scare them away, and then they respawn, so... And then I can always give it away if I get an extra. Speaking of extra shinies, I do have a bunch of extra shinies to give away if anybody wants one. My spares box is pretty full, and I don't want to have to make 2 spares boxes, so I really should clean it out and trade away some of those Pokemon. I've also got some extra legends. I'm not going to be doing any massive mass outbreaks. The only time I do it is if one spawns in Coronet, and then I have to, like, basically clear it. But it takes too much time, and it's just not a productive use of time when I'm looking for fossils. But I do other streams where I do massive mass outbreaks, and that's just all we do. Because I still need so many shiny living dex entries that we can just do massive mass outbreaks and aim for stuff that we don't have. Which is a pretty good way to get a bunch of dex entries. There's an alpha. Clefairy. No shiny Clefairies over here, I don't think. Oh, I hate when I throw balls on the ground. David was the only person chatting. Now he's out of here, so I guess it's just me. "13 minutes on the counter. The 15-minute mark is when we get our next chance at a distortion, 50-50. 50-50 is pretty good odds. I'd like to think we'll get it. What? Oh, space-time distortion. Let's go. Lucky. We got it at the 15-minute mark. 50-50 chance. All right, let's go see where it is. Hey, what's up, Cactomic Bot? I did not get any shinies yet. We've only been doing space-time distortions, though. So, stands to reason. I think Probopass will respawn because he's close enough to the outbreak. Or, sorry, to the distortion. You're here? Alright, what's up, Senchu? Eevee Queen's here. What you working on, Eevee Queen? Trying to get that shiny alpha Eevee? It ain't gonna catch itself. Gonna attempt a shiny living dex of Arceus. Oh, cool. It's a lot harder than it seems at first. Because there's so many Pokemon that you can't even obtain from within the game, you know? Like all the legendaries. Gotta get those from other games. That's why I've been playing so much Pokemon Sword and Shield, you know? It's like at first it doesn't even seem like it's going to be difficult because the shinies are so easy, but then you think about all the ones that are actually hard. These distortions take a long time to spawn, that's for sure. Gonna do Legends full odds in BDSP. Good luck. I wouldn't do too many of them that way. Full odds can take a year. You might be an old man by the time you actually get it all done. Do yourself a couple of favors. Taking a break from that? Eevee Queen, you're always taking a break from that. You would have had it by now if you'd have stuck with it. Maybe. I don't know. That hunt is pretty hard. Yeah, maybe, maybe not. There's something about that hunt. It's just so hard. I should do that hunt, Eevee Queen. I should join in. Senchu, you don't have to drop $120 on both copies of Sword and Shield. You can get the raids from... you can get the exclusive raids in just one game. You just have to get the raid from somebody else who has the other game, and then save it to your notes. But you don't need both games. You just need one. But you do have to get the DLC. So it would be $90 for one game and the DLC. And then you just get the exclusive raids from somebody else. And honestly, the Dynamax adventures are pretty fun, so I mean... I'd say money well spent. Plus, like, how do you not have Sword or Shield? You don't have either of them? That's kind of strange. You just never played that game? It's a decent one. With the addition of the Dynamax Adventures, it's a great game. It was a good game. I mean, it was a good game. It was a fine game. But with the addition of the Dynamax Adventures, it's a great game. I'm still playing it years later. Getting those shinies, you know. Ooh, double Eevee spawn. You little. I do not want Rowlet spawns. Rowlet, get out of here. Rowlet, you are forbidden. Come on, shiny one. Come on, shiny one. No shiny. Another Dynamax adventure. I'm not about to leave that linking cable behind. That's a good item. Sometimes items do spawn up here. And up here. So easy to memorize this whole game. He about got me. Sword and Shield was decent. It wasn't one of the games where I would recommend to buy both. Like, they were just so good that having both was like worth it, but I would recommend to have at least one. Because the Dynamax Adventures gives a lot of opportunities for legendaries you might want in other games, and mean, I'm still playing. Which is crazy for me. But there's things I need from it, you know? Whoa. Alpha Sylveon. Alpha Sylveon, don't mind if I do. Whoa. 3 of these dudes? That's crazy. You're here hanging out, Senchu? That's cool. Yeah, say hi in the chat, you know? It's more fun that way. Little baby Alpha. I probably have that, but... In fact, I'm pretty sure I have that. You guys, how hard is the Mewtwo raid? And what's the good Pokemon for it? Anybody know yet? Gotta get my Mewtwo, right? I'm probably gonna have to log on and do that tomorrow. Maybe we'll do a let me carry you stream like I did before, and then we'll put together a build for it and do some raids. Look at that, I caught it with a great ball and I didn't even knock its health down. A lot of times I'll do that, I just throw the ball and it catches them. It's like so different than other Pokemon games because it should have taken a lot more balls than that for that high level of a Pokemon. Well, I guess we just wait for the next distortion. What's a controversial Pokemon hot take that I have? God, I have so many controversial hot takes. Where to start? I used to have more controversial hot takes. I can't think of any right now. Hey, what's up, Jacob? Welcome back. That's very controversial, Senchu. I agree. Yes, cows drinking milk is very controversial. You know what's weird is that you can eat Chansey's egg and get health, but you can't drink you can't drink the milk and get health, even though Moo Moo milk gives your Pokemon health. I don't know how they explain that one. Miltank can't heal other Pokemon with its milk drink move, even though Chansey can heal other Pokemon with its weird egg. You telling me that an egg is gonna heal more HP than Moo Moo milk, which literally is a healing item in the game? That don't make any sense. Not for a moment. Yeah, why can't poison types learn Muddy Water? Like, seriously, come on. Oh, here's a controversial Pokemon hot take. We will never get a new evolution. Ever. There will never be one. Guaranteed. Mark my words. Will never happen. Sorry. Hate to be the bearer of bad news. Precedent has already spoken. Nope, we won't get one. Mythical Pokemon don't evolve. Nope. Never gonna happen. They won't do it. How many generations of Pokemon have we had now? And they didn't do one. They even gave us new Reggies. It's like, you know what we want, and you just won't give it to us. How are you gonna give us new Reggies when we want new Eevees? First day of spring for you? That's cool, Jacob. Meltan evolves. Meltan is a Pokemon Go gimmick. It does not count. It's barely even a real Pokemon. Because it was invented in Pokemon Go. They added Meltan to the Kanto Pokedex. I want you to think about that for a second. The Kanto Pokedex, which has been a closed chapter of Pokemon history for 3 decades. And they said, hey, wait a second. I think there's another Pokemon in Kanto. And it just so happens you can only get it from Pokemon Go. Nah. Now, if you would have said Phione, I'd be like, okay, I'm with you. Not Meltan. Never Meltan. A huntable shiny Mew. Not redeemable. Yeah. All these redeemable Pokemon is just straight garbage. The way that they did Zacian and Zamazenta, where you just have to, like, do some battles or something like that, and then you just redeem it and you get it for free. It's like, dude, the whole point, the whole fun is shiny hunting it. Why would I just want to get this Pokemon for free in my box? That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. It's like I was saying earlier, they have bad events. Their events are just bad. They're not good. They're like, hey, this feature that we developed is unpopular. So how about we make our next event force people to use it, so that way it's more popular, so we don't look bad to our bosses for making an unpopular feature that nobody likes. Oh, okay. So if you want your shiny Zamazenta, you gotta use our unpopular feature that nobody likes. Ah, gonna force you to do it. That's not a good event. That's a garbage event. That's a terrible way to do events. This other part of our game is unsuccessful, so let's take a successful part of our game and use it to force people to use the other part of our game that they don't like. No. Why not just take the successful part of your game and make that the part of the game that the event is based around? There's an idea. I still don't have shiny Zacian and shiny Zamazenta, because there was just no way to get them. And the event was stupid, so I was like, okay. Y'all want to have a stupid event that makes no sense? That's not fun to participate in? That's fine. I won't participate in it. I'll just never have those shiny Pokemon because they're never going to be available. I know, I want a game where mythical Pokemon can be hunted and found in the game. I know, seriously. They have a serious issue at the Pokemon Company. They don't understand what people want. They did Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl and made it to where you could get shiny Arceus and the shiny starters. And everybody was so happy. And it's like, guys, why don't you just do that for every game? It's ridiculous that they won't do it for every game, when people obviously want it so bad. But whatever. That's just the way it is. We pay $60 for a game that doesn't even have the features that we want. That's just the way it is. That's why there's still people out there who never bothered to buy Pokemon Sword and Shield. There's still people out there who just never bothered to get it. It's like, why would you? There's no shiny legendaries in it. All the shiny legendaries you would want, you can't get. You can only get older ones from different games. You can't get shiny Zacian, you can't get shiny Zamazenta. Like, what would be the point of buying those games 5 years later? Because the story is so good? Trust me, it's not. That's why I've been playing other games lately too. There's so many high quality games out there. Dude, when is this thing ever gonna start? I swear, tonight is the night of really long start times on distortions. I think I got to do what, like 4 or 5 distortions tonight? I forget. It hasn't been that many. Dude, I swear, Rowlet all night long. Dude, it's like half the spawns are just Rowlet line all night. And a Dartrix. A Dartrix, a Rowlet, and Cranidos. That's bad. That's quite bad. Eevee! Wait, I never caught Dartrix? He must have bounced out. Senchu, there is a split personality Pokemon. What's that thing called in Sword and Shield that gets hungry? I don't remember what it's called. It's knockoff Pikachu. Alpha Octillery again. Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. I never played with it. I forget why it changes. I think if you attack it, it changes. I don't remember. Because I never played with it. Except in Dynamax Adventures once or twice. Man. These distortions are rough. I'm not kidding. This is rough. And I'm hungry. And no shaky trees too. Barely any shaky trees tonight. The Clefairies are still out because it's technically still the morning. Let's take a look. It's technically still the night, even though the light is out. There they go. They just ran off. Alright, guys. I'm going to get out of here. This was fun. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream. No shiny fossil tonight. What are the chances? Alright, I'll catch you all in the next stream. I don't know what we'll do tomorrow night, but I think we'll probably end up doing Mewtwo. So get your Mewtwo strategies together, you guys, alright? Okay, thanks everybody. Catch you next time. Peace, you guys.